This is PowerCob. Nowadays, 854 million people are struggling with starvation, and there are 25,000 people, including more than 10,000 children, who die from hunger and related causes every day. Now, the growing food price could drive another 100 million into poverty and hunger. Long time has passed. Less than 20% of people are saved from hunger, and the cost of ending world hunger within the next 10 years amounts to about $330 billion, which is $33 billion per year. However, each year we still have about $5 billion short of the requirement. Today, foods used for helping people in hunger are either cheap but not enough nutrition, for example grains, or very good nutrition but more expensive, for example vegetables. And as a result, few people can be helped. So how can we decrease the cost while increasing nutrition so it can provide the most nutrition that are required for human? Our solution is PowerCob, a nutritious food product with an amazingly low cost. It creates a new food resource and a disruptive concept for food, and it starts a new food industry with an estimated market potential value of more than $423.54 billion in 2030, with an annual growth rate of 13.7%. Consider corn as one of the most overproduced and wasted agricultural products. PowerCob aims at the corn cob, which is most likely wasted as the raw material for our product. Based on our research, corn cob not only has a much cheaper price, it also provides a good nutrition. After calculating the average price of 3 cheapest providers globally, a metric ton of corn cob will only cost about $103.1 in contrast to other grains. We can see clearly that corn cob is at least 4 times cheaper. Not only winning on a low price, the nutrition for corn cob is also substantial. Corn cob includes 71.5% carbohydrates, 13.9% protein, 8.58% fiber, and 5.91% fat, and many other minerals and vitamins. Compared to grains, it has a significant advantage on the portion of protein, fiber, and fat. Thus, it provides carbohydrates with an extremely low price and reduces the need for expensive foods such as vegetables and meat to meet nutrition requirements, which lowers the daily cost for food for the poor and allows more people in hunger to be helped with a limited amount of money. The making process is also shockingly simple. First, we cut the corn cob into small pieces and break them. Then after it's dry in the oven, we use the blender to break it into powder so it becomes really easy to digest and fits us to eat. After adding a small portion of cornstarch, our product becomes available to consume after adding some hot water. PowerCob uses the wasted raw material to create an extremely cheap new food resource that achieves fulfilling nutrition requirements, excellent taste, and a healthy food processing, which eventually builds a new industry that has an absolute advantage. Now, the market of PowerCob includes the very poor and organizations that help people get rid of hunger because our products are so much less expensive than even the cheapest carbohydrate foods. PowerCob is a good substitute for grains. It's also an ideal choice for middle-class families to make their meal, since it's easy to store and the only need for eating it is to stir the powder with water. It's also a great option for travelers. With a relatively low carbohydrate and higher fiber and protein, it also attracts athletes to purchase PowerCob. The maximum market we can reach includes militaries, rich people, hospitals, and so on. They usually have a higher requirement for their food, so it becomes harder to obtain their favor. In the end, people who don't fit our product becomes our third tier of non-customers. In the future, we will continue to improve the processing technology to make PowerCob good for everyone. We hope with PowerCob, less people will suffer from hunger. To make food available for everyone, here is PowerCob.